Our veteran today is being sponsored by Representative Dobrinsky. Representative Dobrinsky, you are recognized to introduce the Veteran of the Week.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, colleagues, and everyone who has the pleasure of joining us today. This week we are blessed to have Mr. Glen Blood to be honored as our Veteran of the Week. Glen is a lifelong Oklahoman who met Linda, still his wife, with him today, the love of his life while growing up in Canton. He was drafted to serve Vietnam, but if you ask Glen, he might just say God chose him, because during his time of service, Glen was tested and pushed and came through the other side and helped many of his men through as well. Glen was wounded during 2 separate missions overseas, but never let that stop him or slow him down, and that drive helped him continue when many others around him could not. After returning home with his Silver Star, 2 Purple Hearts, and many other commendations, Glen was called to attend seminary college and become a pastor in his hometown of Canton. He and his wife Linda have been blessed to see their family grow and flourish with love, faith, and strength that Glen has passed down through them. In the gallery today, along with his wife Linda, would you please welcome his daughter Dora and husband Mark Fuquay of Canton. Would you please stand? Mr. Speaker, may the clerk read the citation?
Agreed.
Whereas Glen Blood was born and raised in Canton, and after marrying his high school sweetheart, Linda Denton, was selected for U.S. Army basic training at Fort Hood, where he used the skills he learned in Northwest Oklahoma to help him earn several sharpshooting badges and a spot in Company C as squad leader. And whereas Glen Blood led his squad in sweeping villages, resulting in grenade shrapnel striking him in the back, where it stayed during his deployment, but didn't slow him down and allowed him to return to service 6 months later. And whereas Specialist 4 Glen Blood soon found himself in another firefight, this time resulting in mortar shrapnel in both legs and requiring him to crawl to a bunker to treat the wounds, where he decided to turn back and help gather his fellow soldiers, and even provided tracer rounds to help air support locate and hold the enemy despite receiving additional wounds from all the enemy assault. And whereas, for his bravery and gallantry actions, numerous soldiers were saved, and Specialist 4 Glen Blood earned himself a Silver Star, 2 Purple Hearts, 1 with an Oak Leaf Cluster, and an Army Commendation Medal, and a Good Conduct Medal. And whereas, it is fitting and proper that the Oklahoma House of Representatives, acting on behalf of the citizens of the great state of Oklahoma, wishes to extend its most sincere appreciation to Glen Blood for his outstanding accomplishments and his dedicated service to the United States and the state of Oklahoma. Now, therefore, pursuant to the motion of Representative Mike Dobrinsky, the Oklahoma House of Representatives extends to Specialist 4 Glen Blood sincere congratulations and directs that this citation be presented.